Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan Battle video. As always, my name is G, and guys, just a quick reminder that if you guys are brand new to the channel, hey, feel free to subscribe, man. We do play Dbz Dokkan Battle on this channel almost daily, and if you would please like this video for the YouTube's algorithm, I will greatly appreciate that. But with that being said guys, let's quickly just jump back into the video here, and we are facing the final boss of the Ultimate Red Zone, the GT Edition, facing Syn Shenron with the Super Heroes category team. And so we can just finish this whole fight off, so we can completely no item run this entire event with the Super Heroes category. And let me just say this: that Syn Shenron, this asshole was still extremely difficult, man. Like, even with this team, maybe I was just getting extremely unlucky, but this guy took me, I would say, 6 attempts to actually beat him. Like, honestly, I'm being dead ass. It took me a long time to beat this guy. The RNG gods was just not in my favor. I did bring, a couple of units trying to swap them around, and I've just found out, you know what? Let me just go ahead and bring Pan, because honestly, even though her dodging is very annoying, and if she does not get a dodge in, she takes a crap ton of damage, and she is just she's just very squishy if she does not dodge. But the fact that she does give our team a solid 50% boost attack and defense, it is extremely powerful to have her around. But just the fact that the very beginning of this fight, Syn Shenron has a chance to not only lock your position so you can move your characters around, but he can also seal you, which can be a huge pain in the ass for someone like Gohan, for example, or maybe someone like the Gamma number 2 who needs to get some supers going for him before he can become tanky. It is a huge nightmare whenever he stun locks the incorrect unit. Like, for example, when he stun locks Pan in the first rotation, and he also seals her, and then he's attacking like 8 times in that first rotation. That is like the worst probability that can happen. Of course, if Pan dodges, then yeah, she will be able to tank most of his hits. But if she gets supered, then that's GG's. You might as well just reset and restart again, because you're pretty much gonna be screwed going forward. And it doesn't get any easier after the second transformation of Syn Shenron. After this SCR, yeah, it gets very scary for Beast Gohan, especially if he gets super and he does not dodge, or he does not negate, excuse me, because obviously dodging is not part of his passive. But I do have my Gohan and some dodging probabilities, but if he does not do his counter for that, you're pretty much dead. You're taking like 700k from Syn Shenron's super with Beast Gohan type disadvantage. Definitely takes a huge chunk of his health, and actually not a huge chunk, you're pretty much dead if he supers you. And then once you reach the third rotation, now this one can definitely be, I guess, worked in your favor if you time it correctly. You'll see in this video that I did not time mine correctly whatsoever, but I did get extremely lucky with Gamma number 2 negating Omega Shenron's super, because with this fight, they tell you, or I guess the boss pretty much then indicates it, because it's like a countdown, and tells you where he's going to be supering, and if that super connects, that's it, you're dead, and there's just nothing you can do about that, and you're gone, you're a goner. But I timed mine extremely incorrectly. I believe I transformed my Orange Piccolo thinking that the countdown was going to drop to 2 and then 1, and then he's going to super at the end while I was still in giant form. Unfortunately, I did not get that, and I ended up wasting my giant form for no reason, because the giant form is going to do absolutely dick in this fight. Like, let me tell you, it's probably going to take like 1 bar or maybe 2 bars, and maybe you get lucky and you get crits in all of them. Maybe you'll take like 3 or 4 bars, but for me personally, that giant form was completely useless. I only did it simply to kind of save myself from eating a huge super, which did not happen because I timed it incorrectly. But thankfully, Gamma number 2 was in rotation, and he ended up nullifying that super attack, which was huge, because if that would have happened, that would have been GG's, and then I'll have to wait for another damn day to happen so I can beat it. So yeah, this one was definitely a very difficult fight, definitely a lot harder than the Broly fight. Honestly, the Broly fight, at least the Broly fight, I know what I'm getting myself into, but man, the Omega Shenron, for some reason, I think this guy is just, I don't know, I just feel like he's a lot harder than Broly now, honestly. And when it came to Broly, I was kind of like, okay, I feel kind of confident putting him here. The fact that he's AGL and then Orange Piccolo was tech, that also helped tremendously. But with this Omega Shenron, I was nervous throughout the whole entire fight, thinking I was going to get, destroyed with a super. Pan was not going to dodge, the God Noodles were not going to dodge, and even Gogeta not dodging. It was just not a fun fight. But nonetheless, guys, we got the job done. All stages of the Ultimate Red Zones, the GT edition, completely defeated without using a single item with the superheroes categories. Again, guys, I just want to say thank you all so much for taking the time off your day to watch this video. I might even throw this into a whole completion. So if you guys are watching this in the completion video, thank you, man, if you guys made it to this very end, because I have no idea how long the video will be, but man, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate all that. That definitely does help out the channel tremendously, so thank you so much for that. But with that being said, guys, again, I just want to say thank you for your time, and as always, I'll catch you all on the next video. Alright, peace out.